What's up, FTCs? We're going to start another little segment called Prediction Bingo for all the PLEs coming up.
And what that means for the FTCs is we will be creating new bingo cards for every PLE so you guys can play too.
BINGO. Let's go.
What up, FTCs? Back like we never left. Hey, we're here with another Raw episode back with May 26th.
And guys, starting it off, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman come out to tell the world to stop questioning their vision.
Yeah, they know what
They
they're
don't
doing.
need to know the.
They know what they're doing. They know Bronson Reed beat up Seth Rollins like 4 times. They know. They know that.
That don't matter.
They don't need us to tell them that.
That don't matter.
They don't need us to tell them nothing about the fact that Bronson Reed got hurt because of Seth Rollins. None of that matters. He's on their side. Get over it.
And basically, they're talking about the future of the industry, seizing the future of the business, ensuring that wrestling survives as a whole.
Talking about main event in WrestleMania 50 and 51, it's going to be Braun Breaker.
And that's high praise, and I believe it.
That is. But you know what's crazy, Devin? They still don't have a name for their group.
Yeah, they don't. And I've seen a lot of people comparing them to Evolution.
Nowhere even near close for me, I don't think. Like they still got potential to be very, very good building into this, but I don't think they're going to be on that level of aura. You know what I mean?
Regardless, they talk down to CM Punk and they talk down to Sami Zayn because, of course, they beat them at Saturday night's main event. And that kind of leads us into what's going to happen later on in the show.
You're not subscribed yet?
Guys, get to it. Like, comment, and share.
But then that goes into the first match, a Money in the Bank qualifier. We got Penta, Chad Gable, Dragon Lee. And I ain't even going to lie to y'all, FTCs. I really wanted Chad Gable to win. My bad. I wanted Chad Gable to win. But that's not going to happen because Chad Gable isn't experienced with luchadors. Americano is. So that's why that happened.
Well, look, I knew it wasn't going to be Dragon Lee.
Yeah. Hey, for a fact, 100%. Don't pick him because he's not going to win.
I can't remember the last time Dragon Lee actually won a match on TV.
Me neither, to be honest with you, bro. But as a whole, this match was pretty decent. It had a lot of crazy spots, back and forth. Dragon Lee was pretty much used as the spot mechanic. Like he was just doing all these high risk, jumps and stuff. And then Penta and Chad Gable, they were just going toe to toe. But also, Chad Gable's got beef with a guy from AAA, the new signs to WWE. He was in the crowd or whatever. And then,
or something.
They get into it in the crowd, and then, he ends up hitting Chad Gable, and it costs him the triple threat match.
But they are going to have a match at the opening show, for AAA under WWE. So that'll be – Chad Gable will make everybody look great.
Hey, Chad Gable's got to get some get back. Receipts coming. That dude made him freaking bleed on TV. He's not even a part of the WWE.
After that, Rusev comes out and crushes Akira Tozawa. My only complaint with this is yeah, it's cool or whatever, fine. Rusev beat somebody up, and he's bad, and he's big, and he's cool. I mean, great. But what is this doing for either one of them? Akira Tozawa is not really you know what I mean?
You know what it's doing, Devin? It's making sure that your daddy can come out and take up for Tozawa and beat up Rusev. That's what's going on. Yeah, all you FTCs, I know you want to say it. Comment it down below. Jameis is Devin still daddy. But after that, we had a triple threat World Tag Team Championship match. The New Day, the Creed Bros, and the War Raiders. They were going to war. That's about as simple as it is. Everybody was trying to win this match. That's about how it was. You had the Creed Bros and you had the New Day working together to try to take out the War Raiders. You had, you had all kinds of stuff going on in this match. But, like Devin Steele said in previous episodes, ain't nobody beating that fruit roll-up.
Definitely not. Man, I like the New Day. I like the Creed brothers, and I like the War Raiders. But this match really didn't grip me all the way. Like it could have went either way for me, and I would have been okay.
Yeah, same here, man. Same here.
They pretty much teamed up on the War Raiders the whole time, and they tricked the Creed brothers. That's fine, I guess. But what's going to happen when it's just the New Day and the Creed brothers?
That's what I'm saying, and I can't wait to see if that's going to happen, because the way it seems like, Xavier rolled up Julius Creed, and they're supposed to be helping each other that match. So I guarantee you the Creed bros ain't going to be too happy about that.
But up next, we have Jey Uso coming out to talk about Saturday Night Main Event and kind of to talk about his future as the World Heavyweight Champion. And Gunther comes out to tell him, look, end of the line, pal. This is where it all ends.
And you know what Jey Uso had to say back to Gunther, Devin? He said, I got one thing to say to you, man. I'm tired of all these people saying this title going off of me soon. I got this, and I'm locked in. I'm going to tap you out again at the next PLE. Yeet. And then he left.
Yep. And Gunther stood in the ring, and he just took it. He said he's going to tap him out again. And I guess we'll see.
I guess we will, man, because, they ain't even going to be facing each other at Money in the Bank. They're going to be facing each other the Monday Night Raw after Money in the Bank, so anything could happen with that. But next up, we had Kairi Sane defeating Liv Morgan. And to me, bro, both of these girls are coming back, right? Like, Liv Morgan's coming back from Hollywood. Kairi Sane's coming back off injury, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see why Kairi Sane won, got the win. But, looking at story-wise, I feel like Liv needed it worse than Kairi. You know what I mean?
This is when Raw really started to drag for me. I just didn't care about this match. Liv coming back, she was gone for 2 weeks. It's not really a return,
Plus, Kairi Sane only won because of the distraction on the outside by Roxanne and Raquel. And, they're all supposed to be helping each other, you know what I mean? Regardless if Roxanne Perez is new or not. She caused the distraction for everything to happen, and then Raquel, caused another distraction for Liv to be, taken advantage of. So, really, Roxanne helped her, and then Raquel, made her lose the match. So, that, I feel like Roxanne was a plant. She was planted there on purpose.
Well, Finn Balor is definitely, he put it in there because he wants to get Dominic in trouble.
For sure.
And, it's just infecting other parts of the Judgment Day now.
Yeah.
I honestly forgot about the women's tag team titles until Liv Morgan showed back up. So that shows, how much character Raquel has, I guess.
Yeah, they just don't have enough women's tag team, bro. They don't have enough people on the...
Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch have a little promo battle building up their match at Money in the Bank.
To be honest, I thought this match was happening in the main event. I don't know what happened.
I think if there is one that Becky Lynch could win, this is the one. Lyra already beat her twice, so if Becky goes over Lyra, it's not the end of the world.
I definitely feel like something's got to change with the Lyra thing because, she's just not getting the shine she had when she first got there. She still gets a pop when she comes out and everything. I just feel like, people are overlooking her like crazy.
Her entrance is a big part of why she's over to begin with. And that only lasts for so long.
Hey, that leads us into the main event of Raw. We had Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, Finn Balor, Money in the Bank qualifier. Hey, this match was crazy, though. There was so much going on, dude. I I'm surprised we didn't see like Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker sooner in the match. Like this match played like all the way around, and I was like, damn, they're not coming out.
Am I wrong for wanting to see Finn Balor win this one?
No, you're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong at all. What Dirty Dom did is unforgivable.
He was trying to help, I guess, you know.
Yeah, but you can't just slide a chair around Seth Rollins when he's cocked up for the freaking curb stomp. That's just you don't do that. That man been going for pedigrees every time somebody did something. He was going for a pedigree every time, bro. Like he probably had like 6 finishers built up. Why would you slide him a chair?
And then Seth Rollins starts the match with 3 finishers at least.
Yeah, for sure. He was already out there 4 times. They already had like 6 segments. Hey, Seth Rollins gets the win, dude. And, like, he qualifies for Money in the Bank. And I'm going to just go ahead and say it. I know you're probably going to agree with me, but, like, it looks like the winner of the Money in the Bank just qualified.
I honestly do think Seth Rollins is probably Mr. Money in the Bank, unless CM Punk has something to say about it.
I just feel like he's got too much help.
How could he lose?
Yeah. He's got too much help right now, bro. He's got the numbers on his side, like for once and ever. Like he's never had that. It's always been the numbers against Seth Rollins with the Bloodline and everybody else. Now he's got the numbers game.
But yeah, I don't see how he could possibly lose. I'm hoping, you know, maybe we'll get some more good qualifiers. I think there's 2 more spots left. So I guess we're going to see where that goes whenever SmackDown comes around.
But as far as that episode of Raw, that's about it, FTCs. What do y'all think's going to happen in this Sheamus and Rusev matchup? You think it's going to be worth it or what?
And guys, do you think Jey Uso can tap Gunther out for a second time?
Hey, and if Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed are going to be a group, what are we going to call them?
Catch us in the next episode to find out.
And that's about it for this episode.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
As for the fan connection, we're out of here.